Hey, what's up, man? This is Brand Joy. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If not, ring the bell so you get some notifications. Hey, what's up, man? This is Brand Joy. My topic today is going to be in hostels and hotels. Because last time I was talking about airplanes, how I get one or two countries for free, depending where the hub's at and how I do it. So this time, I'm going to piggyback off what I said last time, and I'm going to talk about hostels. In Boca del Toro, there are a few hostels, and I wrote them down for you. The Selena Hostel, Boca del Toro, Bambuda Lodge, Aqua Lodge, Atomic Frog. Now, these are hostels I've personally been in. I'm not going to talk about some I've never been in because I can't speak on it. I'm just going to tell you the hostels I've been in. My cousin has a hostel. She works at too. I'll probably give you that later. But these are the hostels. Now, Selena in Boca del Toro was off the chain. Oh, I loved it. If you're in Boca del Toro, go to Selena. Mind you, I get no money from these people. No, do I need it? I'm here just to have fun. If I could be at any help, let me know in the box. Write something down. Let me know if I could help you with anything at least. But I've been to Selena. It was off the chain. I'm not gonna give you a story that made me go to Selena, but little snip is that we went somewhere else and it wasn't working, and we ended up going to Selena. And we like for $15 a day. Whoa! It's on the water. There's a lot of things you can just jump into the water, come back out. They give you food on the weekend. You have to pay like $8, $9 for the buffet, but it's off the chain. I've been to Selena, Bambuca Lodge. Now, Selena is $45 for a private room if you want, or a dome is $15. Bambuca Lodge is off the chain. They have a slide that goes all the way down and go right into the water. That's off the chain. If you want to ball out, you can do that too. Mind you, these are all party lodges, so you're going to be having parties. This is going to be loud. No kids. Really, it's not for kids. You could, but really not, because there's going to be a lot of 21 to 26 crowd there. So everybody's going to be drinking. Everybody's going to be partying. Everybody's going to be in a social setting. So if you're going up there thinking it's going to be something quiet, please, these are not it. Bambuda Lodge, pretty good. Aqua Lounge. Aqua Lounge is straight up surfers. For the simple fact that it's a surfing community in the Aqua Lounge area. It's a party scene, DJ, surfing, everybody jumping into the pool, that kind of thing. If you went to partying, hanging loose, Boca del Toro, Aqua Lounge is good. Atomic Frog for grown and sexy. There's going to be none of that. It's right on the water. These are bungalows. I got it for $124 a day. I stayed there for like 3-4 days because I was balling that day. So I got my own room, and I got a house, a bungalow house, hot water, which I thought was important then because they only give you cold for some reason. I ain't with the cold. So Atomic Frog, that's on the other island. Aqua Lounge is on Colon. So these are the ones that I went to. Luna Castle, and there is a Selena in Panama City. That's off the chain. I've also been to the Selena in Medellin. I've stayed there a few times. The Selena Medellin. That used to be a big hotel. So that Selena Medellin is a little bit different. I paid like $16. Has a bar downstairs. Has has a tattoo parlor. It's big. It's humongous. Has a restaurant. It's a club. I think it's like 20 stories high. It's right in Medellin in Calle 10, which is, if you know Calle 10, it's like a block and a half from Parquillera. So that's banging. Oh, please be mindful that in these hostels, you can't bring no guests. As far as females and whatever, you can't bring no guests. Now, once I outgrew, once I outgrew the hostel, I started going to Airbnbs. Me and my boys, we got tired of the hostels. If we're in a party mood, we go to the hostels. If we don't know about the country, we go into a hostel. So as to dark look, see what's around, we like it, then we do the Airbnbs. Because first we got to find out. And the hostel is so cheap that you can get one for 1 to 2 days. Just check out the town. If you like the town, you duck into an Airbnb. Now, my Airbnb that I've had a lot. I've been to a few countries, and I usually do Airbnbs. It got to the point that we started renting our mansions. And you go, mansions? Yes, on a budget, but mansions. We started renting mansions about $250 to $350 a day. It was 3, 4, 5 of us. And when you do 4, 5, 6 people, it becomes much cheaper. It becomes affordable. It'd be $50 a day. And that's something we were boiling out. You have pool tables. Some of them are right on the beach. And if we just want to go and hang out and don't want to be bothered, we usually do that. But let me go to the Airbnb. Airbnb are great. And this is basically what I do. And I've seen a lot of people do Airbnbs. One I like because all Airbnbs are different. You could have your hotels. You could have your private homes, or you could have a studio, depending on what your budget and what you're liking. Me, I don't like to be bothered. Don't like to be bothered. When I'm at Airbnb, just give me the key, get out of my way. That's it. I don't want no doorman. I don't want nobody bothering me. I just want it to be safe. Put me on the floor. Now, if I go to, and I've done a few videos on this, if I am in Parquillera, like in Parquillera, I'm on top of the Sky Bar. If you go Sky Bar, all of those are Airbnbs up there. If you saw my video, the first one when I'm in Parquillera, I'm at the house. That house with a wall that's overlooking down. That house in Parquillera, that's like $124 a day. That has 3 floors. Me and my boys went in, so it's like $34 or maybe 40. Do the math on that, like $40 a day was for us. But it's ball out city. It's on the 3rd floor. You got a few panoramic view of the whole town. Everybody's having fun downstairs. You can see everything from your floor. So that's ball out. The room next to us has a jacuzzi, and I think that's $150. It's 2 bedrooms, beautiful, gorgeous. Has jacuzzi. The one downstairs on the 2nd floor has a jacuzzi too, and the one on the left-hand side, somebody owns it. It's an American couple. They're from Florida because I know them. I've been there so much that I know Felipe. Man, I call up Felipe like, hey, I'm in town. He's like, yo, don't even do the Airbnb. Just hit me up. I have the rooms ready for you. I'm like, all right, cool. That's what's up. I usually bring him something. You know, I bring him like a wine or something if I'm coming from the U.S. Like, hey, what you want to drink? So now I got to the point that I got personal relationships with the owners and whatnot. And Felipe also owns a nightclub and a couple of things. He owns a nightclub, a dance studio, and an after-hour place so you can go and hang out. So Felipe is like a one-stop shop. You want somebody to pick you up from the airport, call Felipe. He has one of his boys pick you up. He's into doing a lot in Colombia. So I call Felipe if I want to stay in Parquillera. If I don't want the Parquillera, but I want to stay close to Parquillera, I rent one right next to Parquillera because I don't want to be bothered. And sometimes I don't want the music and all that. I just want to go and eat because there's a lot of place to eat in Parquillera. I don't want the people and the whole thing. It's a little too much for me. So I usually rent another one and I'm gonna put the image up if I can. I love this one. It's one of my favorite. When I go to Parquillera, I usually go there for a simple fact that I call the woman up in the Airbnb. She leaves me the key in a Dropbox. That's all I see. She said she give me the combinations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your combination. It's in a Dropbox. Pick it up. I pay my money. I pick it up a Dropbox. Boom. Open the door. I don't see nobody. The place. It's a nostalgic place. It's gorgeous. It's a front porch, back porch. It's private. It has 2 rooms. But I never see anybody, and it's all to yourself. It's like living there. I feel like I actually live there. So I usually go and get groceries, and I cook and chill, hang out. But that's when I go by myself. And I don't want to be around people, but I want to be in the mix. And I usually stay in Parquillera, but it's right next to Parquillera, walking distance. Not even half a block from Parquillera. It's around 8th Street or 9th Street. So that's something I do too. Now, when I do hotels, saying I'm in another place and I do hotels, like say I go back to Panama and I want to be in a skyscraper like the JW, which is there. I know people are gonna get mad. It used to be the whole Trump building, and before that, it was another name, but it was Trump. They got rid of the Trump name. They booted Trump out, and that's called JW Marriott. So if you stay in JW on the 14th floor, where they have the infinity pool, which is off the chain. You can rent a place up there for $54 an hour a day or $69. If I want to just boil out and go to hotels, I do the hotel things. But I usually want to stay within Panama or within the Parquillera area. Or even if I rented one in Costa Rica or in Mexico, any other place. And in the United States, because I do a lot of Airbnb. I've done in the Bronx, Brooklyn. I've gone salsa dancing in Brooklyn, and I rent an Airbnb. So I have a lot to do here, too. So I love it. I love them to death. I just wanted to touch bases on that about Airbnb because I see that if you look at all my videos, you see that I'm building up and I'm teaching you or showing you, hopefully, how to do this on your own. Oh, I got my bottles on wrong abuelo because my son was having a party here yesterday, and I took all my old bottles of ron abuelo that I have upstairs and I brought it down here to throw it in the garbage. It hurts my heart because my ron abuelo is my life. I love my ron abuelo. They're all empty though. They're all empty because when I go to Panama, I usually get a couple of bottles and they go real quick in my rum and coke. Remember last time I had a big sign, rum and coke. I ain't playing with that. Medellin, when I go to Medellin, I bring a whole bunch of Medellin over here. When I go to Panama, I bring a lot of ron abuelo. And my coke I chill. But like I said again, and I hope this was some value to you. When I started, nobody taught me how to do the ropes. Nobody showed me anything. I just had to do it on my own, figure it out on my own. And I figured out that if you get the airplane in time, if you get the Airbnb in time, when you research the area and you know what you're doing, man, it becomes such easy. But these are things I do. I will spend if I need to, but if I don't have to, I'd rather spend it while I'm there. Like I said, I fund my own excursions, and I'm doing me. That's all, man. I thought you guys needed to know that. That's the one I want to give you about hostels, hotels, and Airbnb. I hope if you enjoy this, subscribe if you didn't. Go to the next. You don't have to be here. This is Brand George. Subscribe again if you enjoy it. Just keep on traveling. If we meet you, like I said, if I meet you out there, man, say what's up. I don't bite. As a matter of fact, we probably hang out. Because I'm definitely going to be by the bar having my rum and coke and chilling, hanging loose, man. And let me know what's going on in your town, man. I'm in Cali. I know Cali now. I love Cali. If I'm Medellin, I know most of Medellin by now. I've been there at least 10, 20, 15 times. I'll probably go another month and a half. I'm always in Medellin. I know a lot of people there now. Cartagena. I like hanging out with the locals. There's some cheap restaurants there. So if you see me, what's up? Subscribe and enjoy yourself, man. This is Brand George. Live your life. Peace.